Good morning. This is the Business News. Recently, national interest rates have fallen somewhat.
This unprecedented turn of events have given both consumers and businesses more purchasing power in the economy.
For our viewers who are not familiar with this term, the decrease in interest rates means that money is essentially worth more than before, and the same amount of money spent today will buy more goods and services than if the amount of money was spent yesterday.
Therefore, consumers and businesses have been incentivized to consume more in the form of investment. They've made this decision now because they must take out loans in order to pay for their increased investment spending. And since interest rates have lowered, the price of money that costs businesses borrowing this money is lower than before.
Economic investment is one of the four main factors contributing to our nation's aggregate demand. These four determinants are essentially the four factors that make up our GDP: consumer spending, investment spending, government spending, and exports.
Thus, when there is an increase in one of these determinants, the graph of the aggregate demand will also increase. We have our own economist here at the station, and he has created some models to depict what's going to happen. So, what do we have?
So this is the graph of our economy in the short run. As you can see, the aggregate demand graph has shifted to the right, indicating an increase. This creates a new equilibrium point between the aggregate demand and the aggregate supply, and both the price level and real GDP increases. There's also a long-run aggregate supply line, which is just a straight line going through the old equilibrium point. Because there is a new equilibrium point that is to the right of the LRS, what we have now is an inflationary gap. In an inflationary gap, you have a high output and unemployment rate above the natural rate of unemployment. In addition, you can see that the actual GDP is above potential GDP, illustrated by the point where the LRS crosses the AD. Therefore, the government will have to take action to fix this inflationary gap. This is the graph of the economy in the long run. Because the change in interest rates is not a sustained change, the LRAS will not shift. It is not sustained because the interest rates are subject to change at any time. Because the initial decrease in interest rates causes an inflationary gap through demand pull inflation, the government will increase taxes in order to eliminate this inflation. Taxes take away money that the consumers could be spending. Therefore, consumer spending will decrease. Since consumer spending is a determinant of aggregate demand will decrease back to the point where AS and LRAS intersect. This means the economy is back at equilibrium and is back at full employment.
Thank you, Ms. Hall. We would now like to ask a business owner like Ashir why they chose to invest more.
When interest rates fall, businesses have to invest more since they have to pay less interest over time, meaning that they will have less costs. Lower interest rates incentivize more investment, which means that banks will lend more loans. It also allows businesses and farmers to purchase more capital since there is a low cost of borrowing, allowing for an increase in output and productivity. Since consumers pay less interest, they are willing to spend more, which is going to help the economy overall. In my case specifically, I saw the falling interest rates and I immediately contacted my bank and asked for a loan. Once I got that loan, I spent that money all on capital for my business. I own a pizza restaurant, so capital for me would be buying more ovens, which helped me increase my productivity. Overall, I'm happy with this news.
Thank you, Ashir, for sharing. Well, that's the end of our news story. Stay tuned for more upcoming news on the economy.